So welcome to Waverley Basketball Stadium for the second game of today's doubleheader. This is time between the Waverley Falcons and the McKinnon Cougars. And with us today in commentary is Justin Nelson from BigV Live, and also Daniel James, who's just making his way back from the club rooms. He'll be with us in a couple of seconds. So Justin, Waverley's been undefeated so far, although had a very close game against Whittlesea last week, and obviously the inclusion of Jermaine Williams was a big in for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Whittlesea look a lot better with Jermaine in their team. It's certainly freed up a couple of other players, which has helped the way that they set up. But Waverley got over the top with a late basket to Brad Callagher last week, put them home by 2. They've got a 5-zip start to the season, looking very strong, as they always tend to do. And today they take on McKinnon Cougars, who are coming off a game last night. They pushed Corio Bay, the reigning champs, all the way. Came up short in the end. But look, I think with the way McKinnon shape up in today's game, they're sitting 2-4 at the moment after 6 games. They've got nothing to lose, so they're going to go out very, very strong here against Waverley. No doubt Waverley, with their superior depth, will try and put them out of their game. Sidel Threat will be a really hard play to match up on this game. He's certainly the premier ball carrier from both teams, and I think he'll have a good one. Cale Harrison, who's about to take the jump for McKinnon, had 33 points last night, so keep an eye on him. He definitely came out firing as we are underway. And a round 5 game, Sunday game, in the outer eastern suburbs of Melbourne. There's a foul off the ball. That'll go against Simon Blennerhassett. And that's the first call of the game. Looks like O'Shannessy starting for McKinnon today. Sharpshooter from the arc. Keep an eye on him. 21 for McKinnon. Zane Allen working hard to the basket. Ivan Platnick gets his first rebound of the game, and we're away for Waverley. First time up the floor, and very quickly Brad Callagher takes a long 3 in and out. Marcus Timmins down with the rebound. Was in pretty good touch last night against Corio Bay. Give him that space from the 3. He'll always take a shot. Hits the front of the ring on this occasion. Callagher away quickly. He'll want to get to the hoop, coming off a great game last week. Blocked by Marcus Timmins across the baseline. And Waverley get to run their first baseline play. A very good afternoon to Daniel James.
Thank you very much.
Ball comes in, Blennerhassett to the basket, puts away the first points in this game. Waverley lead by that 2-zip. McKinnon will look to respond pretty quickly. Timmins gets it out to Harrison. Harrison loves to drive the hoop. He does on this occasion. Off the glass, he misses, gets his own rebound, puts it in, and he'll go to the line for the bonus. So a good start for the Canadian import with the McKinnon Cougars. As I said, 33 points last night. He was in excellent touch, and he's got his first points in this game. It's 2 apiece with Harrison going to the line for the bonus. Second-year import at McKinnon. Missed some time last season through injury. Just seems to be getting better with each game under the belt so far this season. He has the opening 3 points for the visitors today on Falcons TV. Here's Sidel Threat doing his best against Zane Allen. Puts it out with a long 3 from Tommy Boyle. He hit 6 of them last week, so he knows how to shoot from the arc. At the other end, putting the long 3 away is Jared O'Shannessy. I just mentioned that he is a sharpshooter, getting the start this afternoon for McKinnon, and they take the early lead in this game, 6 points to 2.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Brad Callagher going to the lane, giving up to Ivan Platnick, who'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Always tends to find his way to the foul line, does Ivan Platnick, doesn't he? He's one of the perennial players visiting the charity stripe. If there's one area of his game, and he's a very good player, Daniel, he's a fantastic player, but if there's one area of his game that he needs to keep working on, it's this area right here. He started pretty well by nailing the first.
Yes, indeed. That's the, as you say, he's very weak at the free throw line, but he has improved it this season. Falcons tend to press a little bit. The Cougars successfully bring it up. The 3 once again. Tom Boyle with the rebound, kicks it to Sidel. Sidel Threat going up to Ivan Platnick, who scores. Timmins with the dribble handoff. Back to Timmins, who will take the 3. Why not?
Tommy Boyle needs to be aware of that. Don't give Timmins space. He will put those up all day long. 9 plays 6. McKinnon leading this one. Here's Siddell Threat working some magic at the top of the arc. Zane Allen trying to track him down. Switches play out to the right. Long 3. Brad Callagher. 32 points last week, Callagher, including the game winner. And he's getting his eye in early in this one. It's 9 points apiece. Here's Zane Allen looking to go to the basket. Fouled. Brad Callagher reluctantly accepts the call. Not too happy with it, but he'll take it. He'll move on, asks a couple of questions. Makes his point known. Adepoju to Allen. Back to O'Shannessy. Gets the screen from Adepoju. Misses Harrison up. He couldn't take it. Boyle does. Almost turned it over. Taps his chest as if to say, sorry, fellas, my fault. But Waverley will come up with possession. Here's Siddell Threat. Zane Allen has a pretty big job to do today for McKinnon to stop Siddell. Siddell finds a gap. Well done, Platnick, just to open the space for him. He goes back to Ivan, and Ivan in off the glass for another 2. Waverley take the lead 11-9. Some really good communication there between Siddell Threat and Ivan Platnick. And open again. Timmins loves it. Bang. He'll shoot them all day. Tommy Boyle needs to be mindful of that. He's nailed a couple already. So Tom Boyle will need to be mindful that if he gives even half a metre to Marcus Timmins, the former NBL superstar, will make him pay. Siddell Threat inside to Platnick again. He's fouled. The points won't count. And Threat may go to the foul line. In fact, it was a pass in the end, so he won't. It'll go to the baseline. 11-12. McKinnon lead by 1.
It will be so hard to match against a professional, you know, what you do. Very good at commentating the game, you know. I might be learning a few things from you, man.
No, you'll be all right. There's Platnick again, by the way.
Yeah. Off
the glass a couple of times. Timmins eventually with the D-Reb. And he'll get the Cougars underway once more. Zane Allen has Adepoju inside and elects to go to Timmins. O'Shannessy with the handoff. Step back to Timmins. Gets the screen. He'll have a look at this. Oh, he just stumbled on the dribble. I reckon he was about to shape up for another 3. It's now with Harrison as the shot clock gets down to 3 to 2 to 1. What can the Canadian do? Turnaround jumper off the back of the iron. Platnick with the big rebound. Waverley away.
In transition is Brad Callagher. The great rejection by Timmins. Kicks it ahead to Zane. Zane Allen pulls the trigger. Doesn't go. Tom Ball with the rebound. And the foul will go.
Adepoju it is. I'll tell you what, pretty unlucky Adepoju getting the foul on that. It was a clean rebound to Tommy Boyle, and arms got tangled with Moses Adepoju, who always tends to get himself into foul trouble, and he'll be disappointed with that. Wasn't the best call, but reluctantly you take those and you move on.
Yep. Brennan has it, passes inside to Ivan. Ivan doing work, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, foul there on Adrian Mueller, who's just come in for Adepoju. Don't think there was any doubt about that. Got tangled up on the forearm. And Ivan Platnick will go to the line once again, trailing by 1 the Falcons. They now tie it up. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Looking for their 6th straight win of the 2014 season, the Falcons. Platnick nails the 2nd. Gives Waverley the lead once more. And Sam Eyre and Adrian Mueller, not sure what they're doing with the ball in the back court, but all of a sudden McKinnon under a little bit of pressure. Eyre goes into Timmins, fakes the handoff, squares up, faces the basket now on Platnick, gets to the hoop and puts it away. So Marcus Timmins looks like he is in for a big game this afternoon. He's the older statesman of this team, probably the older statesman of the competition, to be honest. And I think Brad Bridgewater's about to come in for Tom Boyle and try and put some pressure on Marcus Timmins. Here's Callagher, great little give to Platnick, and Platnick will go back to the line yet again. He has been very prolific so far in this game, Ivan Platnick, and he's about to go back to the foul line for the 3rd time. I think he's 4 of 4 from the line so far today. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, very happy. He's 100%, which is very good.
They trail by 1.
That's McKinnon's 5th as well.
So they're in team foul territory right now. 5 of 5 Tell me the last time Ivan Platnik started a game with 5 of 5 from the foul line. Make that... Oh, no, there you go. I've put the moz on him. You won't be happy with me for doing that. 5 of 6 from the foul line. And once again, the Falcons apply this early press. Here's Cale Harrison, kicks it out. Timmins steps around Bridgewater. Looked at a long two, goes into Mueller. Was he fouled? He was. Siddell Threat wears the hands foul. And Adrian Mueller will go to the line for 2. It's a tied ball game with 4 minutes 40 to go in this first quarter on Falcons TV this afternoon. Round 5 of BigV action. The Falcons hosting the McKinnon Cougars as Mueller puts away the first. Gives the visitors a narrow 1-point lead, and it'll stay there as Siddell Threat came off his hands. He copped a bit of an arm around the neck from Cale Harrison going for the ball. The referee let that one go, and the Cougars will win possession back. Harrison out to air. Squares up, brings it back to Harrison out on the left wing. Had Timmins, elected to go it alone, off the 45, off the glass, misses. Bridgewater with the rebound, off to Threat quickly.
They'll throw with the ball, going in. Quick look to Ivan. Balls around. It will be Waverley ball on the base. Siddell Threat inbounding to Brad Kelleher. Rebounding once again.
That's class. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Big O-reb like that, Daniel. That is all class from Ivan Platnik. That's why he's one of the best players in the competition, mate. Fantastic putback score for Waverley. Here's Cale Harrison. He'll want to get to the hoop. Goes with the 8-foot jumper, puts it away. And it gives McKinnon the lead again, 17-16. I think you calling Waverley, mate, is doing them good things at the moment. Every time you've talked about Waverley, Ivan Platnik's been in the play.
Hopefully. Curling once again. Ivan doing work down low.
There you
Why
go.
not? Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're their good luck charm at the moment.
Hope it stays like that.
Here's Timmins. Backing down Platnik. Turnaround hook shot off the right. Misses. Bridgewater had it and lost it. Blenner has it there to help out. Quickly to Siddell Threat. Through traffic. Threat looking to go to the basket. Great work by the talented point guard. The shot wasn't the best. McKinnon get it back. Oh, I tell you what. That's Valhalla who's come onto the court. And somehow Sam Eyre has regained possession for McKinnon. Out to Timmins for the 3. He's already hit a couple in this quarter, and unaware, Platnik almost had it taken by Sam Eyre. Waverley take possession though. Siddell Threat out to Kelleher, guarded by Harrison, who's got the extended reach. Kelleher now with a pull-up jumper, long 2, misses. Timmins there to clean up to Sam Eyre.
Sam Eyre with a quick look in transition, and the easy layup by Cale Harrison. The visitors are just up a point. Siddell Threat slows down his offense. Looking through. Kelleher curling. Looks to Ivan. Ivan with the easy mid-range jumper.
Well, they're going to tighten up on Ivan Platnik here. He's dominating this game at the moment. Sam Eyre at the other end. Great little layup. Taking it to the glass for 2. Here's Kelleher, has Platnik with him. That's a great pass, Brad Kelleher. And yet another basket to Ivan Platnik. And right now, Matty Brooks, the coach of McKinnon, needs to think very, very carefully how he is going to put the clamps on Ivan Platnik. He's dominating this game for Waverley. 22-21, the Falcons lead. Here's Sam Eyre. Gets the screen from Timmins. Set piece here. Oh, I tell you what, there's a bump off the ball then against Blenner Hassett on Harrison. That was let go. And they'll get a restart here. McKinnon. Harrison finds a gap to the basket and puts it away. Foul is on Brad Bridgewater. The Canadian will go to the line for the bonus. He's done that a couple of times in this opening quarter. McKinnon lead it by 1 as Samir Omabasic about to come on and play his first ever game against his former club, by the way. He's a former Falcon. Transferred over to the McKinnon Cougars during the off-season.
And he's a Falcons junior too. He's not just a senior player, but he's played all his games through the junior ranks as well.
So fair to say this is the first time he's ever played against his former club at any level.
I would say so.
First time he's been on this court wearing a different singlet. 22-21 the Falcons lead. 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 22 Let's see how Samir Omabasic goes this afternoon. Here's Cale Harrison for the bonus. Rims around a couple of times and drops. Callum Chambers comes in for his first run this afternoon, replacing Cale Harrison. And we'll see what Cal Chambers can do here. Look out for him on the left. He's a very good shooter from the arc. If he gets open, he'll definitely take a crack at it. Onto the court also for Waverley, Adrian Campbell, wearing the number 14. Here's Siddell Threat, taking it on the low block. A little bounce pass to Brad Bridgewater. There's a clumsy little hands foul there. It'll be against Sam Eyre in the end. Not too much in that. And it might put Brad Bridgewater to the line for 2. It will. Waverley trailing by a couple. 1:19 to go in this first quarter. Bridgewater puts away the first. He's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big boy. LSU, man.
One of the biggest sets of shoulders in the Big V competition. Bridgewater puts away the second. Ties it all back up. Very good game here on Falcons TV this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you may be watching from. 24 apiece as we head down towards quarter time. Sam Eyre to Andy Valhalla. Valhalla had it stripped away by Siddell Threat. Here's Adrian Campbell quickly to the basket. Puts it away for 2. Had 3 Cougars chasing him down. And the old man Adrian Campbell found a little bit of skip in those legs and put away an easy 2 to give the Falcons a 2-point lead. Timmins out wide. Sam Eyre back to Timmins. Loves a 3. Shapes up for his third of the quarter. Just misses. Sam Eyre takes the rebound. In and out of traffic. Pushes out to Callum Chambers for 2. Off the back of the ring. Falls down towards Siddell Threat. And Adrian Campbell has opened up with a couple of layups in his little bit of time on the court in this first quarter. Waverley take a 4-point lead heading down towards quarter time. 23 seconds on the game clock left, 15 on the shot clock. Here's Chambers out on the right wing to Omabasic, off to Valhalla, to Eyre, to Timmins, low post, gets around Bridgewater far too easily, it must be said, and an easy finger roll layout there for Timmins. 28 plays 26, Waverley lead with 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, Bridgewater,
and
bang!
1. Let's go, guys.
Well done, Siddell Threat. Very, very good using the time. And Bridgewater will go to the line for the bonus to extend Waverley's lead from 4 to 5 if he puts it away at quarter time. For the bonus, looks good, and he makes it. So 31-26 lead at quarter time to Waverley, up by 5. Adrian Campbell with a couple of easy layups to finish the quarter. And then, of course, Brad Bridgewater getting the and 1 to give Waverley a 31-26 lead. Daniel James is with me. He watches Waverley religiously week in, week out. Mate, what do you think of your boys at quarter time?
They've got a fairly good lead, you know, so far.
We'll get the stats for you in a moment and let you know how many Platnick scored in that first quarter. But definitely, it's Ivan Platnick at one end, Siddell Threat feeding him all day long. And Marcus Timmins at the other end's had a good start.
Yes, both scorers have had a pretty good run, but I'm guessing 15 for my boy Ivan.
And
15 in the first quarter, you think?
That's what I think.
All right, we'll get some stats in a moment and bring you up to date on Falcons TV. It's round 5, ladies and gentlemen. Big V 2014 season state championship men. The Falcons unbeaten in 5, taking on the McKinnon Cougars this afternoon. The Cougars 2 wins from their 6 games thus far. They're coming off a game last night. They lost to Corio Bay out at Bentley Secondary College last night. They'll be reasonably happy with the start, it must be said. Pushed the Falcons all the way. In the end, Ivan Platnick getting on top of them, and Siddell Threat excellent in the first quarter, as always, the playmaker. Very, very good. And I think Adrian Campbell will be happy with the couple of cheeky little layups he put away in that first quarter as well. It'll be a Waverley ball to start the second term. Adrian Campbell wearing the number 14. Down in the foreground of the shot there. He'll get things started in this second term. 31-26, Waverley lead it by 5. On Falcons TV, ladies and gentlemen, here's young Daniel James. Take it away, son.
Brad Gallagher with the ball, guarded by 10. Zane Allen setting the screen. Kelleher goes to the basket to Bongetti for the 3.
He loves those, doesn't he, Matty Bongetti, former
Yep.
Diamond Valley player. Loves it at the arc. By the way, Ivan Platnik, 17 points in the first quarter. 17. Here's Cal Chambers underneath for 2. The assist coming from Marcus Timmins. Marcus Timmins, 10 points in the first quarter. Cale Harrison with 10 also for McKinnon. But your star in this one is Ivan Platnik with 17 in the first term.
I was telling you 15, but I guess I was wrong. Rebounded by former Falcon, Omar. Steal by Matthew. Brad Kelleher. He'll look to pull up the 3. And that's what he does.
Oh, that's a big shot because he had in hand down his forearm. Callum Chambers connected with him then. So that's a big shot by Brad Kelleher to put away the 3.
He's the magician for the Falcon, guys. The 3. Big ball with the rebound. Kelleher going in the lane and scores back-to-back baskets.
39-28, and Matt Brooks instantly calling a timeout very quickly. Waverley have come out and started this quarter with an 8-2 run. 39-28 Waverley lead, and they've opened it up in the first minute and 12 seconds. 72 seconds it took them to go on an 8-2 run in this second term. So just getting back to those first quarter statistics, Daniel, as we said, 17 points for Ivan Platnik in that first quarter, 6 of 9 from the field, 5 of 6 from the foul line to go with 6 rebounds and a steal. So he's had an excellent start to this game. For McKinnon, Marcus Timmins, 10 points, 5 rebounds in that first quarter, and Cale Harrison, the Canadian import, had 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting. By the way, Marcus Timmins put away 2 from the arc in that opening quarter. 39-28, and no doubt in the opening 72 seconds of the second quarter, Waverley has made a very quick statement, haven't they?
Yeah, they've just opened the gates to the Cougars and just letting them know, not to roll into the Falcons nest just like that.
Hey, who's your favourite player for Waverley?
Number 5.
Don't tell me all of them. Who, number 5?
Number 5.
Siddell.
Yeah.
He's a favourite of many. Don't worry about that. He's been a magical player in this competition for a number of years now.
Yeah.
So McKinnon's had the timeout. They needed it. Let's see if they can respond, because at the moment, Waverley have put the foot down, and there is a basic turnover. Timmins giving it back to Zane Allen, and you don't need to tell your teammate that he's just made a blunder like that. Zane Allen knew straight away, and he's now got to work and try and get it back off Brad Kelleher. Screen comes up, Bridgewater ignored. Kelleher finding a way through the paint, puts it out to Tom Boyle, loves a 3 off the back of the iron. It falls down to Cale Harrison. Harrison just slowing things down. Puts it out wide to Giosis, to Timmins, looks at a 2, dribble, step around, long 2 misses. Adepoju with the rebound to Harrison. A little fake, a shimmy, gets inside the paint. Off the front of the iron, it falls down. Adepoju, unfortunately, bouncing the ball down out of play, and a turnover there against the Cougars as Ivan Platnik about to step back in to replace Boyle. So Ivan Platnik, your second favourite then?
I gotta go with the guards, man.
Just go with the guards.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Platnik's been a favourite today with 17 points in the first quarter. He's sure to add to that in the second quarter. Here's Kelleher working his magic on Zane Allen. Turnover, though, into the hands of Harrison. Cale Harrison will get to the hoop here. Big steps, finger roll layup. Very good. He's got a wonderful finish, the Canadian. As I said, coming off 33 points last night, and he's got 12 in this game. Here's Platnik.
Matthew.
Bongetti gets his second triple of this quarter. 2 of 2. You don't need to give him too many looks. He's got his eye in early.
I was just going to say, if the man is in rhythm, don't let him get a lot,
Just keep giving it to him. He's already put a couple away.
Yep.
Here's Harrison. Foul, reaching around the back, Brad Kelleher. Instantly raises his left hand, as if to say, I know, that was on me. I'll take it. He'll come out for a rest now, Brad Kelleher, replaced by Siddell Threat. Here's Harrison to Allen. Swings play out. Giosis down to Timmins. Bounce pass inside. He gets it back. It was knocked away at first. Giosis, great pass to Adepoju. What a fantastic give that was. Excellent work by Chris Giosis. Lightning quick pass. Adepoju puts it away for 2. It's a 10-point lead to the Falcons, 42-32.
Yes. Just a 10-point lead by the Falcons. Sadell getting inside.
That's too easy.
And just finishing it with style. Picks up his dribble. Nowhere. Get it inside to Moses. Looking to spin back. Ivan with the rebound.
That's his 7th rebound.
Yep. So there using the screen, going in the lane by himself.
And look, that's probably the right call, to be honest. Sadell Threat put the ball off and just continued to push through. It was a little bit clumsy in the end, but although he wasn't happy with the call, to be fair, I think it was probably the right call. You agree with that, or are you going to go on Sadell's side?
I agree. Yeah, it was a pretty good call. Yeah.
Here's Zane Allen for the Cougars. Giosis brings it out to the left. Hands off to Cale Harrison. Has Timmins inside. Giosis now looked at Timmins. Eventually gets it to him. Down on the block, back to Giosis. Squares up with the run. Sends it out to Zane Allen. Long 3. Nails it. Well, Zane Allen in a game last year put away about 10 threes in one game in Division 1 men last season. So he can certainly light it up. And on that occasion, there was no mistake. 44-35, 9-point lead to the Falcons. Bongetti
misses.
Well, he doesn't like being inside the three-point arc, does he? No. That's why he missed. If he had been outside, he would have put that away. Timmins in transition, easy basket. And no doubt Andy Sherwell, who quickly jumps up from his seat, will have a look at that. 44 plays 37. Timmins with 12 in the game. Andy Sherwell finds a little bit of voice. Not happy about something. Probably that last basket, I'm guessing. Here's Sadell Threat, just weaving his magic back to Platnick. Off the back of the ring, falls down to Harrison, away quickly to Zane Allen. Has Timmins inside, sealing well. Adepoju had it spent before he got it. There's a turnover. Sadell Threat wants to move quickly. He does to Platnick. 2 big steps around, off the glass. Easy basket, 46-37. Platnick has 19.
Yes, indeed, it does. The Cougars swing it back. Sadell with the rebound. Looks for somebody to lay it up. Right there. Misses.
That's Luke Nielsen that's come onto the court, number 45 in the action. There's Giosis. Cale Harrison for 3. Misses. Platnick another rebound. Wants to have a couple of dribbles himself before Sadell Threat steps over and says, give me the ball. Now he goes back looking for Platnick. Misses it though. Turnover. Harrison up quickly. Zane Allen fouled by Nielsen. And Allen will go to the line for 2. A couple of substitutions about to come in for the Falcons. We may get a timeout. In fact, we do, to the Waverley Falcons. They lead this one by 9, ladies and gentlemen, on Falcons TV this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it. It's round 5 action in BigV 2014 season, and the Falcons are looking to keep their unbeaten run alive. They sit up on top of the ladder with a 5-0 start, and at the moment they are making all the right moves and showing all the right signs to make it a 6-0 start to the season. They lead by 9. What are your thoughts so far, Daniel?
Well, I don't think, what I think really matters, but, I might just give you what I think, I think the Falcons are, playing a pretty good game. It looks like they're going to get this win, but
I think the way they're going at the moment, we might even have a chance of seeing Elia Polianis at some stage this afternoon.
Okay.
That'd be all right to see him, wouldn't it? He's another 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't like being inside the arc.
He never goes inside. He just plays arc to arc, 3-point line to 3-point line. He never goes inside. And I tell you what, if you ever pass him the ball, chances are you'll never get it back either. Rightio, ready for a restart here. We've got 4 minutes to go in this first half. Zane Allen about to go to the line for 2, and they need them, the Cougars. He can bring the margin back to 7 here. The little point guard for McKinnon. Puts away the first. Brings it back to an 8-point deficit. Has a look at the second. Looks good. Makes it. So it's back to 7 points, 46-39. Siddell Threat calling the offense. Brings Blennerhassett up. Playing a 2-guard front. Ooh, Platnick somehow keeps a hold of it. Gets it to Blennerhassett on a fantastic pass. And Blennerhassett misses one of the easiest baskets he's had in his long, illustrious career. Timmins at the other end can get the margin back to 5. Good pass to Zane Allen inside, wearing some body contact. It's now with Harrison. Harrison is fouled on the way to the basket before the pickup, though, and it'll be a side ball. So a really bad miss at one end by Blennerhassett has opened up the opportunity for the Cougars to close within 5, maybe 4. Adepoju out to Allen. Harrison's down wide left. He gets the ball here, finds his way in through the paint. Maybe a block, I think it is in the end, against Blennerhassett, and Harrison will go to the line for 2. As I said earlier, second-year import for McKinnon. Came out and played some excellent basketball in Division 1 men last season. Got an injury late in the season for memory and missed a chunk of time. McKinnon made the finals and elected to go up to the top division, state champ men. Harrison came back for another season. 33 points last night. He's been very good so far today as well. Puts away the first.
Falcons now in foul trouble.
They are, in fact, 5 fouls to zip in this quarter as Harrison puts away the second, and the margin back to 5. Daniel, you got to get your boys up here, mate. They get a score every time you talk about them.
All right, watch this. Ivan, he'll go to the line.
I think it might have been a pass in the end. I think Ivan was trying to convince the referee that he was looking at a shot as well.
Yeah.
And they're usually pretty good off the baseline. Here you go, Daniel. Call a basket for him, mate.
Ivan spinning and hooking.
There you go. Every time. We just need to throw to you every time they got the ball, and they'll keep scoring. 48 plays 41. Here's Adepoju. Giosis back to Adepoju. Out to Allen. A little bit stagnant on this occasion. Giosis has a couple inside. Timmins is one of them. Adepoju the other. Harrison goes alone for 3. Misses.
Ball with the rebound. Kicks it to Siddell. Siddell looking to get inside. Easy.
There you go. You've just got him another 2 points.
Yeah.
You're the lucky charm. 50 plays 41. Here's Zane Allen.
Falcons look to have changed into a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Very good hands.
That's the change up out of that timeout, by the way.
Yep. 5 seconds. Great defense. Good closeout. I don't think so.
Zane Allen for 3.
Zane, who's a great shooter. You don't want, if you're playing the zone, deny that guy the ball because he's the one that's going to kill you guys.
He's hit a couple this quarter. 50 plays 44. 6-point break to the Falcons. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first half.
So they're calling horns, going to the rack, giving it to Ivan, who looks to have been fouled.
Yeah, I think there was a foul there.
Moses with the rebound. Great bounce pass. Offensive.
Wow.
There goes the offensive foul.
That's one of the more interesting calls we've seen today. Hardly any contact in the end, to be honest with you. I'd love to see a replay of that. I think McKinnon reasonably stiffed on that occasion. The referee, I think it's Ian Knight out there refereeing today, made the call. Matty Brooks jumped up straight away to have a chat about the no charge zone. He's still going on with it, the coach of McKinnon. You know what? Every now and again, you have a couple of calls that go against you in a game. You just got to wear it and get on with it.
Yeah.
The referee's not about to head over to the bench and say, listen, I've just changed my mind. I'm going to give it back to them. And that might be... In fact, no, it's on Cale Harrison, a holding foul off the ball. So he's just copped a couple of fouls in a row, and I reckon Cale Harrison's going to head to the sidelines to settle down here for a second, is he? I reckon he will. A couple of fouls in the last 10 seconds of play, and Cale Harrison not happy at all, the Canadian. 50 plays 44, and when you've got a team with a key player who's playing well, gets a couple of fouls like that, it can either unsettle them or it can charge them up. It may charge them up. Bad pass, O'Shannessy into the feet of Valhalla, and quick transition. Tom Boyle to the basket, bang. Waverley make the most of the situation. 52 plays 44. They're out by 8 with 1:20 to go in this first quarter. Valhalla, Timmins for 3, fouled. He'll go to the line for 3, Marcus Timmins. 1:18 to go in this first half. And I'll tell you what, Daniel, McKinnon are just hanging in, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in the game every time, you know. I don't think they're going to be in the game, you know, at the end of the game.
Ah, it's because you're a Waverley supporter. Have you ever gone into a game and tipped against Waverley?
No.
There you go. And I'll tell you what, they haven't disappointed you so far this season with 5 straight wins. Nielsen taking a break. Adrian Campbell back onto the floor. Timmins at the line for 3. First one in and out. He's got another 2 looks at it. Chance to reduce the margin to 6. Misses the second. Unlike Marcus Timmins, he just walks away to gather his thoughts, clean the shoes. The former NBL superstar back at the line. Can he make it 1 from 3? He can. 52 plays 45, 7-point game. Here's Adrian Campbell. Siddell threat, out to Campbell for 3. No, doesn't make it. Tom Boyle over the back committed a foul. Had both hands going for the ball. He's a little bit bemused by the call. And I think it may put McKinnon to the line. It's going to be interesting to see who steps up for McKinnon because there's about 3 of them there. It's going to be Adrian Mueller by the looks of it, the number 24. So he'll head to the line for a couple. That foul trouble we spoke of a couple of minutes ago for Waverley. Just coming back to haunt them at the moment as Mueller hits the first. Brings it back to 6 points, so they won't go away. It's a high-scoring game. That looked long all the way and came off the back of the iron. Brad Bridgewater with the rebound to Campbell. 52-46. Working in and out. Good ball movement by the Falcons. Here's Siddell threat against that zone. Gets some space out to Tom Boyle for 3. Look good off the hand all the way. Tommy Boyle, who hit 6 threes last week, gets one this week. Valhalla working through the paint. O'Shannessy likes it inside, hands it off in the end. Probably should have gone the shot himself. It's a turnover, and Waverley away quickly. Siddell threat. 20 seconds to go. 19-18. Let's see what he can do. Shot clock will beat him. Shot clock's now down to 12. It's about a second inside the game clock. Threat guarded by Sam Eyre. Gets some space. Puts it out wide to Boyle for another 3. Drains it from the right corner. And that will increase the lead at halftime. 58-46 on the back of 2 Tom Boyle triples in the last minute of play. Waverley going 12 points up at halftime on Falcons TV. Round 5 action, and no doubt the home team are well on the way to extending their unbeaten run to start the season. Tommy Boyle lights it up with a couple of 3s heading into halftime to give the Falcons a 12-point lead. Daniel, your thoughts?
The assist came from Siddell to Tom Boyle. Just those good passes, the ability of the point guard to find the shooter, and, you know, just giving him the confidence to knock down that shot.
So there it is at halftime. We'll come back shortly with the stats and let you know who's leading the way. But right here, it is the Falcons leading 58-46. Round 5, Big V action on Falcons TV. We'll be back to give you an update on all the leaders at halftime. Big second half on the way. Hope you're enjoying it this afternoon on Falcons TV.